Hi, social media family. This is Danielle Spencer. This is another video in my series where I answer questions that I have been asked over the past, say, year and a half as I've been discussing my books, the Digital Assassins book series. So the question I'm going to answer today is what inspired me to write this book? And I would say books now because I have two, yay. So what inspired me? I was inspired because information and documentation was starting to be fabricated about me and people in my social circle. And especially in book one, I talk a lot about certain instances that happened that were fabricated or falsified, documents being falsified. And so the one example I'll bring up is when someone in my circle was given a traffic ticket and it was completely false. So when I would say events like that, where some entity, and I believe it was a government entity, even though it was state government, where people who work, or I call them bad actors, who work for that organization, had the ability to fabricate tickets. That was very concerning to me. And the way that we were able to combat the ticket is that the person to whom the ticket was given at the exact same time that they were supposedly making this traffic violation, they were in a doctor's appointment. And we were able to provide documentation that this ticket was fabricated because, we're not able to clone humans right now. There might be something that happens in the future, but it's not a reality right now. So this individual could not both be in a doctor's office and in a completely different area committing a traffic violation. So when events like that, because that wasn't the only one, but when events like that started to occur, and when I was bringing it to the attention of government officials, and no one was listening. We couldn't get a good explanation as to how something like that or that type of event could happen. And then in some instances, we were actually even blamed for either myself or the person in my circle to whom the event occurred. We were being blamed for the false information, the fraudulent ticket, fraudulent documentation, where we were starting to get blamed for things happening and it wasn't us. So when those events started happening, I felt it prudent that I needed to document everything that was occurring and put it in a book and start talking about the book and putting it out on social media to talk about how technology was being used against me, my family, friends, coworkers, how it was being used by government officials and people in very high-ranking positions. So it was events like that is what inspired me to write the book, and it also is what's inspiring me to keep going, to keep spreading the word and talking about what happened, because laws still have not changed. And if you've paid attention to Project 2025 and seen some of the things that there are certain segments of people who want to implement in the U.S., it to me is still a call for action to talk about what has happened and what has occurred and continues to occur to me and my family, and to really advocate for legislative changes, stronger privacy violation laws, and other civil remedy solutions to be implemented within the United States, and even at the statewide level throughout the United States. So that's kind of what inspired me and what inspires me to continue. Again, thanks for your time. Thanks for viewing. If you have questions for me about either book or my whistleblower journey, comment below. Ask the question, and I will definitely provide a response. Thanks. Thank you for viewing.